Hey, what's up, YouTube? You guys know what time it is? It's tea time. Let's see. This week is week 58, jail, and it is, have you ever been and what did you do, or if you went, what would you do? I think that's what it is. And, troublemaker right here. I have been to jail. I've been to jail a couple times, but not for long periods of time. It sucked. Let's see. Jail is, for transsexuals, jail is another horrible thing. I think that people in general probably want to stay out of jail. Nobody wants to go to jail, but it's like a double whammy if you're a transsexual. So for me, I went to jail when I was pre-T, and even when I was pre-T, I basically looked exactly the same. I've just gotten a little bit more bulkier. I've only been on testosterone for a month, but I looked exactly the same, and I went to the women's jail, and it just sucked. I've gone to jail, I think 2 or 3 times, and done like basically overnights, and it's just, jail's a really shitty place. So I'm on probation right now, and I talked to my probation officer about my transition and was asking him, my goal is to not get in trouble. I know I'm not going to get in trouble, but if I were to get in trouble, what would be the process? And he basically said that wherever I'm at my transition is where they would send me. So if I have my gender marker and my name change, and obviously, post-op for at least chest surgery, I would go to the men's jail. And that, to me, a trans guy in jail is just like a death wish. Like, I just think it's a really bad, like, super bad place to be. But what I'm assuming, and that goes for everybody, he just said it just depends on where you're at in your transition. And, right now I'm only a month on testosterone, so I would assume that it would be, like, when you go to jail, no matter what you look like, once they get your information, your name, and your sex, and all that, that's where they send you. So even me looking the way that I looked, I still went to the women's jail. But for anybody, I think that that's what they generally do. No matter how long you've been on testosterone, what you look like and what you're classified as and what your name is I think their determining factor of where they're going to send you. My advice is just don't get put in jail. Let's see. That's really all I have for jail. I know, I didn't really watch too many of the guys' videos on jail, but I think there were a couple guys that had never been, and then there were a couple guys, actually I think I just watched the ones where the guys just had never been. So, just in the broader scheme of things, it's just one more subject for transsexuals, whether you're a trans man or a trans woman, that is just awkward. And it's another door that nobody wants to open, to be put in the position with people around you that aren't going to like you for who you are. And it's even more awkward when you get to like the booking process and they see who you are, and so everyone knows what you're doing, and jail is not a positive place, so a lot of them I'm sure could be shitty about it. So it's just a bad spot. It's not a good, place to be. My goal is to never ever go to jail ever again. And that would, I hope, be the goal for everybody. My probation officer, I haven't had any issues with him. I see him for like 2 minutes every second Thursday of the month. He's not worried about anything with me. So I'm not as rowdy as I used to be. When I was in my teens and early 20s, I was doing whatever in the hell I wanted to do. Now that I'm 27 and I'm putting my life together and I'm figuring out who I am and, getting to put the body to the person that I am, there is no way in hell I'm going to risk any of that. I think the second or the third time I got put in jail was actually when I was about to start my transition, and I hadn't seen a doctor yet to get my prescription for testosterone, and it really sucked because it was a setback, and that's just an inconvenience, and who's going to put themselves in that position? You'd be an idiot to willingly do that. So my advice to everyone is just don't get put in jail. Oh yeah, and I didn't say my name in the beginning. I'm Mo, if you guys didn't know. And that's about all I have for you. So I hope that my experience was helpful for you guys, or informative, or any curiosities you guys could have had. Yes, I'm an experienced jail person, and it is shitty. So just don't go. That's about all I got for you guys, and I will see you guys next week.